How are you, Julian? What's up, bud? You good?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
I'm great. What?
I'm excited. It was a great start to the season.
What are you excited about? What excites you? What are you excited about?
Football was back. I mean, starting with the opening of the season, the Chiefs go out and they look like they're going to be better than what they've been in a while with their additions of the speed kid and Rashid Rice playing good and Chris Jones just being a problem. Then you get into the Friday game, so we have back-to-back games, which was nice, and you get a little excitement because it was in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and you get to watch Philly against the Packers. There's been so much hype around Jordan Love, and it was such a great game. Little rust for Hurts and over there, but they find a way to win it. It was just an exciting, great game, and then it led into this weekend of just. I got to give a shout out to my Patriots, man.
Yeah.
Going into Cincinnati,
Right?
getting a big win. Everyone's been talking about everyone else. The Patriots are going to be a 4-win team, and they very well could be. But the way they came out and set the tone for their season, not turning the ball over, jamming Rashad Stevenson's down your throat. Jacoby Brissett making big plays when the team needed it. Turnovers on special teams with Joe Cardona, the long snapper, making a big tackle, forced fumble. I mean, it seemed like a good Patriots game. And, I'm so happy for Gerard Mayo because that's got to be such a hard spot to be in when you're coming in after, Bill Belichick. Let's be real. But it was kind of ironic because it looked like such a Bill Belichick type game.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, Julian. I was going to ask you about that to see if were there any similarities. I mean, obviously,
100%.
everybody like what?
I mean,
what are they?
You look at how they played the game. They didn't turn the ball over. They played fundamentally sound. They were, I think they were 55% on third down. Bengals were about 40 or something. They beat them on third down. They took the ball away twice. They had great field position with their special teams. You got to give a shout out to the punt unit. They were that hidden yardage, and it was a tough team win, and that's what we prided ourselves on. So it was really great for Gerard Mayo and the Patriots to get out there and start this new legacy of what they are with the dub.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, if I told you back in the day when you were winning titles, with the Pats, that the first ever non-Belichick game would be won by quarterback Jacoby Brissett with Gerard Mayo being the head coach and Matthew Slater on the staff, right? And
Slate.
You know what I mean? Like, what would you have said back then, right?
I would have said on to Cincinnati.
Yeah, right. Oh, my God. Well, I mean, guess what? After being on to Cincinnati and coming up with that win, now you're on to next up Seattle, and then at the Jets.
Which is a winnable game. They got to go across the country to New England. I was really impressed with McDonald and Seattle's defense. It seemed very similar to what the Pete Carroll regime was. They had a really good defense, good on special teams, made a couple plays on offense. Started a little slow, but it's kind of crazy with these two teams, Patriots and Seattle. They hire new coaches, but they still have kind of the same philosophies.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.